Welcome to a guided meditation, Intentions. Intention is a very subtle object. It's the moment just preceding an action, in which we know that the action is about to happen. We could call it the about to moment. In that moment, there is a violation or a willing aspect in the mind, a gathering of the energy that initiates the act. Sometimes intention might be seen as a particular thought in the mind, a thought to do something and then the doing of it. But often it's not a thought. Often it's simply an unarticulated impulse that leads to the action being carried out. Awareness of intention is crucially important in our practice. As the Buddha taught, this factor of mind is the karmic seed. It's the intention arising in the mind before various activities, and through the activities themselves that brings about different karmic results. For this reason, it's very helpful to become aware of the intentions as they arise. Then we can make choices. This is skillful. This is unskillful. This leads to happiness, or this may lead to suffering. Notice, for example, how often you find your hand inside the refrigerator before you know how it got there. There might be an unnoticed impulse in the mind, an unnoticed desire, an unnoticed intention, and then the hand is in the door, reaching for food. When we are aware or mindful of intentions, we notice the intention as the desire arises. Only then do we have the information we need to make a wise choice. Is this something that's helpful to do or not helpful to do? So awareness of the intention begins to open up a wonderful place of freedom in our lives. No longer blindly driven by impulses or desires, we have the ability to see clearly and to assess with wise discernment. Sit comfortably now in a meditation posture. Notice the intention to adjust the hands into a comfortable position. Before the hand and arm move, there's an intention or a violation of the mind for that to happen. It's as if there's a momentary pause before the action begins, in which you know that the movement is about to happen. Notice that about to moment. You could make the soft mental note of intending to move, or about to move, or simply intending. Notice the intention, and then notice how the movement follows from it. The moment before your eyes close, you can notice the intention to close them. You might make a note of about to close, and then notice the movement of the closing. During the sitting period, notice the intention that arises before any shift of position. Perhaps you become aware of some discomfort or pain. Notice the discomfort, and notice the pain. If at a certain point there's a decision to move, to shift positions even slightly, notice that the movement does not happen by itself. It happens as a result of an intention arising in the mind. Note intending to move, and then note the moving. Sometimes you'll be aware of a very tangible feeling of impulse. Sometimes you may simply notice the space, the pause before the activity, the moment in which you know that you're about to do it. Note the arising of intention in whatever way you experience it. Begin to see the cause and effect relationship between intention in the mind and movement in your body. Awareness of intention opens up a space of freedom for us. When we're aware of intention, we have the choice about whether to do this action or not. When we're unaware of intentions in the mind, We're simply acting out our habitual patterns of conditioning. When you notice the intention to move during a sitting, you can choose whether to carry out that movement or to simply be with the awareness of intending. You may choose to let the intention arise and pass away, continuing to maintain your posture. Or you might be aware of the intention to move, act on it, and be mindful of the movement that follows. As our awareness becomes more subtly tuned to the arising of our intentions in sitting, walking, and throughout our day, we can begin to investigate the motivations associated with our intentions. Is the intention associated with greed, with generosity, with anger, or with love? Is it with ignorance? We can begin to see clearly these qualities of motivation and make wise choices in our life. In a walking meditation, you become aware of the intention before each step, intending to step and then stepping. As the mind becomes quieter, you can note the intention before each part of a step, at least for short periods of time. Intending to lift and then the lifting, intending to move and then the moving, intending to place and then the placing. What's important here is to see the relationship of mind and body. Because of intention in the mind, the body moves. At the end of the sitting, note the intention before opening your eyes. Intending to open, and then the opening. Note the intention before moving your arms or legs. Intending to move, and then moving. See if you can stay with this experience of cause and effect between mind and body as you go from sitting to standing and begin to engage in other activities throughout your day. Namaste.